What's up everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti and I'm both a real estate broker and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. Today, I'm going to briefly touch on the topic of a TFSA, which is a tax-free saving account. So make sure to like, share and tap that bell icon and also hit that subscription button. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. Today's topic, the TFSA, also known as a tax-free saving account, can be interesting to some and can be like, yeah, we know about this to others. But if you are in Ontario and you just turned 18, then this information is going to be very useful to you. Or if you have just come to Canada and are already a part of our workforce, then listen up, as what I'm about to explain is crucial and can help you save money on your taxes. The TFSA, or the tax-free savings account, was first introduced in 2009. Basically to complement the RRSP and give Canadians another avenue to save apart from the RRSPs, which if you watched my previous video, you will know how rigid those rules are. But a TFSA is a little bit more flexible as compared to the RRSP. So let's start with the basics. Who can open a TFSA account? Any individual that is a Canadian resident or a Canadian citizen who have a valid SIN number, and in Ontario you have to be 18 years and older. That's it. Now, if you are a non-resident, the SIN numbers that begin with the number 9 that are issued to temporary workers who are neither Canadian citizens nor permanent residents. They are also eligible to open a TFSA. However, there's a caveat. Any contribution made while you are a non-resident will be subject to 1% tax for each month the contribution stays in the account. And the reason behind this is because the SIN numbers that begin with 9 are only valid till the expiry date indicated on their immigration form. So the risk of keeping their TFSAs tax-free is way too high. So they pay taxes on it. So my dear non-residents, hold on to your money for now and open a TFSA account once you officially become a resident of Canada. Now coming back to our residents and citizens. Unlike an RRSP, you do not need to have earned income to contribute to a TFSA. But the amount that you can contribute into your TFSA is limited to the contribution room. Now, what is this contribution room? Well, when this program was introduced in 2009, the annual limit for that particular year was $5,000. So basically, from 2009 to 2012, you could contribute $5,000 per year into your TFSA, making it a total of $20,000. In 2013, they upped that limit to $5,500. And then randomly in 2015, they gave us a limit of $10,000. It was election year. Then in 2016 and 2018, it went back to $5,500. And now we're sitting at $6,000 per year contribution. So if we look at the so-called contribution room from 2009 to 2022, for someone who opened an account, let's say in 2009, but did not contribute a penny, their contribution room is a whopping $81,500. But let's say that you randomly invested $10,000 in all these years. You still have that room available of $71,500. So I guess you guys get the gist on how it works, right? Alright, so let me try and make it easy with an example. Let's say you turned 18 in the month of December 2021 and you landed up opening the TFSA account in Jan or Feb of 2022. And you are one of those prudent teenagers who understands the value of saving over buying flashy and brandy products. And you have worked and you have saved the money, or you've got the money as an investment or a gift. It doesn't matter. You can invest up to $12,000 when you open the account. $6,000 for 2021, the year that you turned 18, and $6,000 for 2022. The best part, whatever interest you earn in that account is tax-free. So if the $12,000 becomes $13,000 or $14,000, it doesn't matter. It's your profit to keep. Now that you know when to open the account, let's talk about the how. A lot of people generally go to a bank and open the TFSA account right there. And that's good because they give you a lot of options to invest. But I always say get advice from financial planners or do your own research before investing in any risky ventures, or even better, split the TFSA. Yes, you can have more than 2 accounts as long as you're within your contribution room limit. But apart from the banks, there are other avenues like Wealthsimple or Questrade or credit unions or insurance companies and many more. You can invest your money in mutual funds, in securities that are listed on a designated stock exchange, in bonds, in GICs, in RIFs, or just leave it as cash in a regular savings account. But always talk to a knowledgeable financial planner before investing your hard-earned money. So when you put money in a mutual fund, etc., the banks decide on how they will invest your money to then make you money and of course themselves too. But there is one factor about the TFSA that a lot of people are unaware of, and that is the self-directed TFSA. Now, a self-directed TFSA is an account arrangement with a financial institution or an investment dealer or even a broker, in which all the decisions about what to buy are made by the account holder, and that is you, not the bank. You pick and manage your investments in a self-directed TFSA. It's virtually identical to dealing with any other type of do-it-yourself accounts. So the very brave I can do it myself investors, the self-directed TFSA is something for you. It allows you to trade in stocks, in mutual funds, in the exchange traded funds, and many more options, and directly online. That is where Wealthsimple and Quest Trade, they come handy. And I'm sure there are many more out there that I'm unaware of, but you get the gist, right? Now, in June of 2022, Money Sense wrote an article on the best TFSA accounts in Canada for 2022. And they named banks like EQ Bank and Alterna Savings, which is a credit union, by the way. They also mentioned Tangerine and Wealthsimple and Quest Trade. So let me reiterate, do your research and know your risk. Know your risk tolerance before investing. There's nothing wrong in going slow. Now, there's another myth when it comes to TFSA. A lot of people think that this TFSA account is a savings account. No. It's actually an investment account that protects your investment from taxes. And as and when the investment grows, as long as you don't take the money out and it sits there and it just keeps growing, depending on, of course, how prudent you have been with the investments of your money. Now, that being said, the next question I get asked is, can I take my money out? Of course you can, it's your money. Unlike the RRSPs, you can take that money out. And the best part is you regain your contribution room. Let me just explain that with an example. Let's say you have $30,000 in 2022 and you've maxed out your contribution room. And you need the money, you take out $10,000 in 2022 and you're left with $20,000 in your account. A few months pass by and you're in a position to put the money back in. Now you're touching 2023. Guess what? Not only do you get the $6,000 added to the limit of your annual contribution, you also get back the room for the $10,000 that you took out in 2022, making your contribution limit $36,000 back up again. So you do not lose anything. Cool, no? The only thing that you have to be very careful about is to never exceed the contribution limit. And the best place to find out exactly what your limit is to go to the CRA account. It clearly shows you your limit contribution for both RRSPs and your TFSAs. If you decide to replace or recontribute all or part of your withdrawals into your TFSA in the same year, you can do so. Just see that you have the available contribution room. If you're recontributing but you do not have room and you will land up over contributing, you will pay taxes equal to 1% of the highest excess TFSA amount in that month for each month that the excess amount stays in your account. So be very careful about that. Never over contribute. So if you found value and or like this video and would like to see more content, click on the boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao and my contact information is in the description box below. Make sure to hit like, share, subscribe and that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.